Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
What is up, chat? It's your boy Dihan here with another stream. We do have some VOD reviews to look at today. I think we have two. So let's give it a look. First one looks like placement match. Someone was playing Mizuki. So we're gonna give this one a look. It says that I dropped 18k healing. Please tell me what I'm doing wrong. So hopefully we can have something for it. This is Squash. He's been in our community for like 2 months now, so maybe a little bit longer.
I've learned a lot from my experiences.
Just trying to help out. Okay, let's smash him. I'm back.
Okay, so first thing I'm gonna say is we kind of look like we're all over the place. You don't look very structured or ordered basically in much of this fight. So we come in here and we're like, yeah, we're fighting the Winston. This is good stuff. It's fine burst healing. I'm okay with that. The sensitivity seems a little bit high since we are jerking a little bit. And then if you were going to chain, you probably would have chained the Winston when he was at the start, just to maybe confirm the kill, even though you did get him later with a fire strike. But then here we use our dash, which you probably didn't have to use. You probably could have just walked through the choke and chilled. But yeah, we walk through here using our dash, and we're fighting and everything, and we're still full health. And then for some reason, just because you felt like you needed to get out, which there really is no reason, you had the number advantage, you have 2 picks, there's probably no reason for you to teleport backwards, but you decided to teleport backwards, which this way is like not terrible, because again, you have the team number advantage and everything, but it does distance yourself from your tank, so you're going to be less impactful in terms of supporting him just because you decided to teleport back, which again was just not needed. You did not need to teleport back. Then we go for a hat throw when everyone was full health. Didn't really need to do that. So it looks to me right now that, yes, we have a ton of healing this game, but overall, it looks to be like where the healing's coming from, because it seems like the healing you're doing is going to be mainly just from your aura that you have as Mizuki, because you keep on throwing your hat at full health targets, and doing so isn't going to give them the burst healing that they'll need in a fight. And because you're mistiming all of your hat throws, you're not going to be providing the right healing that your team needs at the right times. There we are with full health heals again. Yeah, I mean, sensitivity is very high. I suggest definitely lowering it, because it looks like you're over-aiming a lot of the time. This fight just had a lot of times where you probably could have thrown a hat at people to keep them alive, and you just didn't. I'd say probably number one thing you need to work on is mistimed hats. Like, even this, like, the Bastion is safe, so you probably just have to exist near him. You don't have to necessarily be throwing the hat. Like, he could use the hat now. Use a hat now. Even that hat was delayed, so he died to a bat. And then that was kind of a pathing issue. Okay, looks like we get res. Yeah, to me it looks like we're just teleporting back just to do it. I don't really see the appeal with it. That's bad positioning into a dragon. The ability usage just looks all over the place. I'm not seeing anything that looks calm, calculated, or methodical. Yeah, I think most of the time you're shifting just to like, even there, right? You were in safe position, so I don't know why you shifted. But it seems like you're shifting kind of just to use it. And a lot of the reasons Mizukis will use their shift ability is if they want to go on an aggressive angle and then teleport back to their team with that aggressive shift. But here, it just doesn't look like you're doing that very much. Okay. We could even be more patient with the chains for the Winton. Okay.
For me? You're so nice.
Yeah, I mean, here you just failed to beat the shield dance. Literally shot into a shield all the time. That's just not grouped up. Yeah, I mean, even here, your team's fighting 2 people. I don't know why you care so much about this monkey who's not in the fight. You guys should just be running at these people and killing them, not worrying about the monkey behind you guys. It looks like you guys are just hesitating, though. You probably... I don't know if it would make it so that the barrier moves, but you might have been able to set that up on payload so that while this payload is moving, since it's getting close to overtime, your ultimate moves with you so that the payload doesn't move out of the ultimate. But looks like it doesn't last very long either, so probably not that big of a deal. Nice. Yeah, honestly, good stuff. It just looks like you guys waited too long to actually really get any picks there. I mean, even a lot of what you were kind of shooting, like, you just were missing a bunch. So I'd recommend definitely focusing on hat usage and maybe lower the sensitivity to give yourself a little bit better aim with the blade throwing.
Switching sides. Initiating match.
And you are looking as lovely as ever.
Yay.
Ready for battle.
No unnecessary risks.
Doctor, are we still meeting for lunch after the seminar today?
Sebron, that was years and years ago. But we had a lovely talk.
Oh, I remember now. Birds, wasn't it? Birds and music.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
big yay from Saf 4 minutes ago. Thanks, Saf, for the 27 months. For some reason, I can't see chat. Hang on. Please. Just panicking, too much dying? Yes. Okay. And I can see people. What's up? Yeah, so yeah, I had to step away for a couple reasons. One, my mouth was bothering me, so I had to go floss it real quick. Other thing is I guess I might have been doing dishes and I might have like done a minor, like had a minor cut to my hand. So I ended up having to like bandage myself up. It's really not that bad. It's just really, it's just like a annoying cut, you know, almost like a tiny paper cut almost. So it's more like, it's more just annoying to like operate things with a mouse. Anyways, yeah, I mean, panicking is definitely a big thing with this Mizuki play. And then here you're standing in a choke. So doesn't seem like it's gonna matter too much. Maybe we'll get sniped by the Freya, but when you're on defense, you technically don't have to be this aggressive because you're really just trying to stall out that timer, stay alive as much as you can. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. I figured that the Dr. Pepper, we still have a 2-liter from like 2 weeks ago, and it's probably flat. And so I know that Saf's not going to be one to drink it, so I figured I'd get a crack off on it to try and, you know, get that out of the way, since we got fresh cans now. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a lot of this is just aiming. I mean, we definitely could have killed that Juno. We just couldn't hit her. Which, again, I think sensitivity-wise, if you lower the sensitivity, I think it's going to help. Yeah, I mean, even there, you move faster when you turn, so you probably could have used your dash, turned, and ran, and he wouldn't have been able to catch you. It's this whole backing up kind of thing that's kind of ruining you as well. Especially when you're getting dove by things like a monkey. Now he's just gonna camp us, I guess.
That was a bad omen.
Wow, teleporting back without even grabbing the Mega is, was really not a good idea. Also, if the Winston's gonna spend this much time down fighting you, honestly, it's probably worth, because anyone you lose in a fight, Mercy's going to be able to res, and your team has pretty strong survivability and self-sustain. So if you can stall the Winston back here as much as you can, it's probably going to help you a ton, but unfortunately, it just doesn't look like you really understand that at all. Because he is He is just baiting you out, so you really can just win this if you let him just give up his life for theirs. They're not pushing the point at all. So... yeah, I mean, this is why you probably lost. I get, like...
Heroes never die.
Okay, so now we're playing the cat. Yeah. I mean... now we're basically throwing on cat, because... we definitely don't know how to play him.
I'll decide my
Back to Mizuki. Another thing that I'm seeing, it looks like you're not focusing who to throw the hat to first. The hat heals, I think it's 90 for the first person you throw it at, and then it goes down by 20 healing every person it bounces off to. So instead of you just throwing it at a random person and hoping it ricochets to everyone, you should really be prioritizing who needs the healing the most. In this case, because Mercy was half, it's the Mercy that needs the hat the most. So you should have been throwing the hat at her instead of throwing it at the Bastion. Looks like you threw it at the Bastion, maybe... if you threw it at the Mercy maybe the first time, but you definitely threw it at the Bastion the second time, and that's kind of why Mercy's dying in this thing. So, also the priority on the hat could use some work. I don't know why we're teleporting all the way back here so we can't support the Winston. Like, just because you can teleport backwards doesn't mean you should teleport backwards. It is more so to be used efficiently however you possibly can. And the reason you don't contest, and you might win this, it's hard to know. But it definitely makes it a lot harder to win this if you're not able to support your teammates because you teleported backwards. Hat thrown for no reason. Another hat thrown. Now we don't have a hat. Okay. Yeah, I mean, not having the aim to be able to hit an overextended Juno is also kind of frustrating, honestly. A Juno should not be this hard to hit. But it just looks like we just can't hit anything. I mean, the only thing we can hit looks to be a tank because their sensitivity is too high. So big things, I think, are sensitivity, hat usage, and then knowing when to teleport back to our starting spot with our dash and when to not teleport back to the starting spot. Because it looks like there are times where you definitely should teleport back to the starting spot, and then there's also times where you teleport back and now you have lost that support distance with your tank and your tank dies for it. So, hope it helps, and happy climbing. Next, we're looking at Joy, Bronze 1. I usually play Mauga, but sometimes switch to Roadhog. I feel like I'm stuck and I don't know what I'm doing wrong in my plays. Sometimes I do good, sometimes bad. Alright, well, let's give it a look.
Ready for battle.
Alright, 6v6. Interesting.
Those who died
Be
before
good.
this place have found peace.
Alright, let's go stop.
Charging through! It's not my job to get you back alive. But stay close to me, and we might manage it anyway.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Okay, looks like we're basically standing in a choke shooting. Looks fine so far. Alright, big thing here is you decided to jump into the choke. You did not need to do this. The entire point you're on defense is to slow down the enemy as they push through this choke. You sprinting through into a team of 6 just did not have to happen. No reason it should have happened. If you were getting low here, you probably should have backed out. Jumping in there is more or less kind of just a, you know, a jump into a volcano, or a tribute to yourself.
As lovely as ever.
Base Maugardan Hancockley.
Okay, let's take things.
You know, it's something for sure. It's something for sure, Silent. Yeah, leaving spawn, let's charge so we can get back to point quicker. Walking all the way back is just super time consuming. Okay. I mean, even here, doesn't seem like you need to give space to this Reinhardt. You probably could have been a little bit closer to him just to pressure him and make him have a shield. And then when he charges, you go for a charge. You are playing a little bit passive, but passive more so. I don't need you to be charging in there. I just need you to be holding your space. Don't try not to back up as much as you are. You should not be seeing your teammates in front of you. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. I mean, you probably could have charged back to your team here pretty quickly, too. Just to help out. Yeah, I mean, melee, 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 yeah, I mean... Basically, there, the passive kicked in for the heal. If you did that sooner, you would have been able to kill him with a melee. It looks to me like our actions that we're doing is just slow, right? We need to be using our abilities more. We need to be using our charge more. We really just need to be having more actions and just doing more things. What you're kind of doing right now is like... Almost feels like you're on lag input delay. Okay, I mean, that's just aim. It took us forever to acquire the target on the queen.
The enemy is progressing. Hold their payload.
Again! Till I say it's over.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, another thing I'm seeing is, like, we are constantly just looking at the ground. And we can I can kind of tell that we're lost in, like, this entire thing. Okay. You use your vampirism, which heals you based off of shooting people when no one was around. Which is very interesting. We're ran into a corner. Okay. Yeah, I mean, overall, it just looks like we're confused. Like, I'm not sure how many hours we have in Overwatch, but it definitely doesn't look like a ton. I recommend, for sure, playing the game more, but just trying to do more with it. I'm also a little confused because it just looks like you're just missing. Like, you can't even shoot the tanks, and Malga's big thing is being able to shoot the tanks. Like, I don't know. It looks like we're struggling to hit anything. Okay. 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 Yeah, and then something else is typically the way that Malga works is his left gun catches people on fire, and then his right gun deals crit if they're on fire. So if you're far away shooting someone, you're going to catch them on fire with the left click, and then you're going to swap to your right click to deal critical damage while they are on fire, because crits also give Malga overhealth to make him, you know, more tanky that way too. So really make sure you're using both of your guns, not just the fire one. And then Reinhardt went in for a pin. Could have counter-pinned it with the Malga charge. It looks like we need to work on hero interactions a little bit. You're unstoppable when you're using your Malga charge, so you are immune to most CC. Yeah, I mean, even here, right? You should be roasting some of these people, but it looks like your aim is just really off to the point where you can't even, like, shoot, you know, a Mizuki standing in front of you. I'm not sure what is making our aim so difficult when we're point blank with people. Yeah, I mean, even here, like, I'm not sure what you're looking at when you are point blank. Like, you should be able to easily acquire a target point blank, but it looks like you're just shooting air. Like, I don't... Okay, I don't know why you use the healing thing, because no one's doing damage there. Like, look at this, look at this. Point blank with people. Miss, 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 miss. Miss, miss. Miss, miss. Miss, miss. Miss, miss. It takes you too long to acquire a target. She's not even moving all that much, and yet you cannot shoot this Sierra. Like, that is the big problem. Yep.
Our opposition is moving to payload.
Yeah, biggest thing seems to be aim. I'm not sure what you need to do, but you're definitely not shooting targets that are next to you, point blank. Like, maybe you just, like, lose focus when you're that close to people? Yeah, I mean, even here, I'm not sure what we're shooting at. Yeah, Ryan probably will get you out of bronze. I'm just struggling to see any kind of... We probably ended this game with like 2,000 or 3,000 damage. Okay, so we're playing Roadhog now.
It's not yet ready.
Objective A captured.
I mean, already I'm kind of seeing... It looks like we're a little better on Hog. I mean, hooks for sure could use work, but we're definitely hitting more shots than you were on Mauga. Yeah, hook accuracy definitely needs work on Hog. I mean, we're definitely able to shoot more, though. That's good. No, I think the way it works is Kekai is it's a defense matrix. The barrier is like a defense matrix, not a barrier, not a shield. So beams and hooks and anything that would basically go through a defense matrix will go through a Kekai. But anything that defense matrix would catch, like a fire strike or projectiles, would not. Sigma Rock can go through it, I thought. Does it really? Interesting. I don't think it should work that way. Okay, I mean... Whole Hog is used best point blank because that's when you get most of the damage through it. Using your Whole Hog at a distance like that is not going to do anything. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen Sigma Rock go through Kekai, but I would figure if it works like a defense matrix, then Rock would go through it. I mean, a lot of this looks like you guys just aren't grouping up, so they're spawn camping you guys. Struggle to shoot point blank. Still struggling to group up. 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 The entire attack, you guys just failed to group up. But basically, what I'm seeing the big issue is we just are really bad at aiming. So whatever you can do, adjust your sensitivity, or perhaps your crosshair, or really think about aiming. But we definitely are struggling to aim. We're struggling to do a lot of things. Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing is aim. Because yeah, I mean, if we're not able to like effectively shoot and get elims, especially on a tank where you have basically the health of 2 people, then I don't know like what we can necessarily do. So yeah, hopefully that stuff helps. And as always, happy climbing. Chat, that's going to be it for me. Thanks everyone for coming out to another Dehon stream. Hope the VOD reviews help, and I'll see you guys all in